You know your cinematography, you know how to make beautiful pictures, but there's still something missing. When working with a big team, you realize it takes other people, an entire crew, to get the picture you want. At least you're not entirely happy with the result and think you could have done better. But what exactly? Is it time? Is it the crew? Or maybe lack of planning? Well, my guess is it's neither, really. I think it's on you. Of course, all of these factors come into play, but they're most likely not the issue here. Having a strong plan to begin with is crucial. Without it, you're not going anywhere. But here comes the problem. If you're not able to communicate your vision well and effectively, how are you going to get the desired result within that scheduled time? For me, knowing both sides as the cinematographer and the gaffer, I know what it feels like to not have the desired look at the end of the day. The more projects I did, the more I realized how important good communication is on set, especially as a head of department. I also realized that I wasn't too good at it and needed to get better. That's why I did some research to learn and improve my communication skills, and I'm gonna share that with you. Some of them might seem pretty obvious, but believe it or not, for some people it's not. The first thing is, and it's always a good thing, to observe first before speaking. Clearly analyze the situation, observe what is happening, and already see in advance to not only see the problems, but to also already have possible solutions on hold. Stay calm and patient. I know it can be quite stressful on set, but if you're calm, others will stay calm. Active listening. Make sure to really listen to your team members' feedback and concerns. This shows that you respect them and they can also provide you with valuable insights or even better solutions. When giving instructions, be specific and clear in your communication to avoid confusion. Also demonstrate or provide examples if necessary. Constantly recognize and appreciate the hard work of your team. This boosts their motivation and at the same time, they will make more effort. Problem solving together. Instead of finding a solution on your own, why not include your team? This also helps with efficiency on set. Sometimes it is also helpful to express your feelings about a situation so that the other person can better understand what is going on. Also, when suitable, give constructive feedback. Let me give you an example. Today's lighting setup took longer than usual. How can we make sure that we get it right the next time so that we are on schedule? Always remember, accusations never help. Never blame someone for being the reason for why we have to do another take, for example. Which also means, especially if it's your department, to cover for your teammates, to really have their back. You should also speak up for them as their leader. Implementing these principles can help you lead more effectively, ensuring that everyone on set feels valued and heard. All of this takes time to digest and to make it as our foundation, and we should also constantly remind us of this, because in the wildest stress on set, it makes us forget about it really quick. So try to be aware of it and to also reflect about it after the day. But luckily there's a tool that can instantly enhance your efficiency and communication on set with the use of intercoms. Having intercoms does not only make you work more efficiently, but also help with the atmosphere on set. Simply because you don't have to yell, you can literally whisper on these and people are still gonna hear you. These are the X-Talk intercoms by Synco, and I recently brought them on a commercial shoot near Barcelona where I had perfect conditions to try them out. These were literally a lifesaver since I lost my voice and I could only whisper for the first 2 days. I also gotta say the audio quality on these is super clear. My team could understand me well and they also sit really comfy. What I really liked about these is that they support noise cancelling and the outstanding battery life. After a 12-hour shoot day, they were still at over 50% charge, which is quite impressive. They're also master-free, meaning anyone can be the master with a switch. I wish there was an option though to automatically switch to an assistant master, so if the master loses connection the team can still communicate without interruption. Still, there are some things I didn't like as much, and probably right the first thing you will notice is this.
Turn on the microphone. Turn off the microphone.
It's not only annoying, but it also takes important seconds before calling decisions. An acoustic sound would be enough. Also, there are transmission delays noticeable when close to a teammate, so you hear double, which is annoying, but it might be an even bigger issue for calls that need to be spot on. Transmission range wise, I think they're perfectly fine. We shot in some really old towns with big walls, so it did cut off after a few corners, but this was similar with the Teradek video feed that we got. It probably depends on how you plan on using them. As a gaffer, they work perfectly fine. I can work more efficiently and ensure my calls reach my team over distance. They also save time and make my life easier. Overall, I'm really happy with these. Did I mention that the set of 5 is only $500, which is like not even half the price of some other brands that I've used. Definitely a steal for that price point. I hope you could take away some valuable things from it. Also, thank you Synco for providing us with your intercoms. And if you made it until the end, I appreciate you and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye.